back here at the Philoil Flying V Center. 26-24. Dalawang set points ang Air Force before they took advantage. We take a look at some of the highlights, Noreen.
Yeah, it's a huge step for me for the Jet Spikers, really, because we heard, no, on that last time out towards the end of the first set, Coach Jasper telling the girls, tendency natin yan eh. We give 3 points, which is what we saw, yung mga unforced errors, but then they were able to stay there and win the set. So it's a huge step for them, hopefully, for the confidence or yung kumpiyansa nga na sinasabi ni Coach Jasper Jimenez. On the other hand, Chef's Classics, it was a good chase. I mean, we have to give it to them. They fought all the way. But towards the end, I think it's more of breaks of the game that went the way of the Lady Jet Spikers. So going to the second set, I wouldn't say they played bad. They played pretty well, but maybe more aggressive in terms of blocking. We saw Oliveros can do what she can do, and Juanillo, so maybe more aggressive at the net. You can look at the numbers and attacks. Air Force 14-12, blocking 1 apiece. Serves, that's what you said, 3-1. That's a huge step already for Air Force, and that in itself, that 2 points can also spell why it's 26-24. Diba? Errors also by 2. But you have to be happy again if you're a fan of the Air Force or the Lady Jet Spikers, because they were able to contra what Coach Jasper said, na pamimigay lagi natin. They stuck it and they won the first set.
Judy Caballero with the winning point. Talabangad was such a factor, along with Juanillo, Viray, and even Oliveros.
Yeah.
And of course, Justin Chu. Cases was very aggressive along with Pantino for Air Force. So we'll definitely expect more from them here in set number 2.
Yeah, I think really the person that if you're Chef's Classic you want to look out for is Del Palomata. I mean, she's been scoring at will, no? Although they did challenge. We got to give it to them. They did challenge, but I guess more aggressive.
Pantino with a push, pero may violation niya. Double contact mula kay Wendy Semana.
First point was the Chef's Classic.
That's a quick call, so yep, good call by referee.
So first point ng ating set number 2 pupunta sa Lady Red Spikers. Palomata, right on cue. You mentioned her. Siya talaga, would you say, Noreen, ang dapat tutukan ng depensa ng Chef's Classics?
Yeah, I mean, obviously she did the most damage in the first set. Although the blockers are there, it's really, I think, the height, the quickness, no? But you got to work double time. Cases will try again through the block, and yes, she connects. Yeah, but what coverage by Del Palomata? You know, before, when the first time I saw her play, you won't see that.
Yeah, mabagal si Del.
Ngayon, may reflex na siya.
And that was just last season, by the way.
Yeah.
So what a difference a year makes for Del Palomata. Over-received by Chu. Caballero. Yes!
Vallejo down the line.
So that's 3 straight points para sa Air Force after they allowed Chef's Classics to score first dito sa second set.
Yun yung mga, what the Air Force fans or the USD fans want to see is the old Judy Caballero back. What she was playing in college.
That's true.
4-1.
There's a block. Mula sa Air Force, take a look.
Substitution, Chef's Classic. 12
The denial.
16.
4 straight points para sa Lady Jet Spikers.
Service, Pantino.
Sisters in.
Violation kontra sa Chef's Classics.
Service, Pantino.
This is 5 straight points unanswered para sa Air Force right now.
Well,
Balmaceda is in as libero para sa Air Force. Cases, umibabaw. Cuevas, ihahatid sa kabila. Justin Chu is blocked. And this time, si Jeza Viray.
good dig.
Chu. Soft hit, yes.
That's a smart off speed by Q.
2-75.
showing us, pagka-veteran din sila as compared to Air Force.
That's the first point of Chef's Classics after naka-5 straight ang Air Force.
Yeah.
And
And they needed that, obviously. Good serve.
Good save by Juanillo, pero yung hatid sa kabila.
6.
Goes out of bounds.
Where you like that Air Force combination plays there. And Judy Cabalejo, no, showing us talagang, I'm gonna look for the hole in Chef's Classics defense.
That's been her strategy today.
Yeah.
Mga drop shots. Cuevas, sinatid sa gitna. There's a block by Antipuesto on Oliveros. Justin Chua angat. Cabalejo, this time goes strong. Yes.
Finds the hole.
What a change up for Judy Cabalejo. But you know, if you're Chef's Classics, this is the rotation you're waiting for. Del Palomata at the back. You want to score points. Give chase in the set. You're down by 5.
Cuevas to Jesiela Viray. Inangat ni Pantino. And Cabalejo back-to-back points.
First technical timeout.
So after a 5-point run that was cut, may 3-point run dito ang Air Force and they lead by 6-8-2 kontra sa Chef's Classics in the second set. Babalik po tayo sa Philoil Flying V Center para sa una sa dalawang laro natin ngayong linggo ng hapon. Take a look at families having some fun here, enjoying the action on a Sunday afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa mga nanonood. At kung nanonood kayo sa SNA, magandang umaga. Lunes na, no? 9 a.m. po ang airing nito. That's gonna be tomorrow on SNA. Ella Viray. Ganda sana yung buo eh, Jesiel.
Pwede rin. Pwede rin.
Pero para mapadali ang buhay natin, Ella na lang.
Ella.
Semana to Cabalejo off speed. That's too close to the net. And Antipuesto, that's going to be 4 straight points para sa Air Force.
Yeah, that was a finish by Angel Antipuesto. But then, that was a setup again by Judy Cabalejo.
Let's go courtside to Roxanne Montealegre.
2 taon nagpahinga sa volleyball si Judy Cabalejo ng Air Force. At sabi niya, pagbalik daw niya ulit sa kanyang true love, which is volleyball, medyo frustrating dahil nga hindi rin niya alam, it's a mystery to her, kung bakit hindi pa nakakuha ng panalo ang veteran-laden team ng Air Force. Pero sabi naman ng most experienced player nila na si Ate Wendy Semana, same problem pa rin, which is their service receive. Kaya naman yun ang pinag-focus nila nung nag-training sila. Dagdag pa niya rito, isang panalo lang daw ang kailangan nila para makuha ulit ang rhythm dito sa conference. Anong masasabi niyo dyan, Noreen and Eric?
Alright, maraming salamat, Roxanne. Definitely. Tulad nga sabi mo kanina, Noreen, no? I mean, one win can make all the difference.
Yeah.
For either team, not just for Air Force.
But I think more for Air Force kasi you can see that we know that they're a team that can do better. So even tayo, we're really surprised that they're at 0-5.
Right.
Diba? So imagine mo, they're talking about their struggles in terms of kumpiyansa, what a win would do for them.
That's true.
Or could do for them.
That's way out yung serve. Right. If you're wondering kung saan pupunta si Judy Ann Cabalejo in the 2 years she wasn't with the team, she trained for her career sa Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Parang pang level up because obviously she's a career service woman. Cross-court attack, Justin Chu. Cases.
Nice. Off the hand of Viray. 11.
Now they're playing it smart. Now, when you look at the type of kills Air Force has right now, you know, placing, looking for the angles. They're looking, they're showing us that they're the more veteran team.
That's true. It's showing right now. Pantino mula sa back row. Chu, blocked by Semana. How often do you say that?
Yep.
1-2 play by Semana. Caballejo with a save. Semana hahabulin. And it is good. Oh, wow! What a break for Air Force. They sent a free ball and they got a point in return.
And look at the reaction of all the players. Parang they're just laughing because, again, outsmart nila ang Chef's Classic.
And nakita niyo si Coach Mesio Gavino. I mean, he was just stunned. No reaction whatsoever as Caballejo sends that to the net.
Yeah, for Chef's Classics naman, you don't want to see that. I mean, that's a free ball given to you no matter how short. You have to be looking at where the ball is constantly.
And it's not like it was unexpected kasi naghahabol na yung Air Force dun sa rally na yun eh. So they obviously, magpapadala nila sila talaga naman. Easy over. As Casas scores again. So confidence going up for Air Force. Samantalang ang Chef's Classics na rin, right now, they're on a downward spiral.
Yeah, they need one stop here. Talk about Chef's Classics. You have Oliveros at the front and Palomata not even inside the court.
That's going to be 4 service aces today for Air Force.
That's huge improvement really for this team. And you can see, no, that's why Coach Jasper Jimenez kept mentioning is the kumpiyansa. You mentioned now that the confidence, obviously, at a different level. And look at the way they're playing.
That's true. I mean, just the body language alone, despite the fact that that's their second service error, body language, they're all smiling, they're very active on the floor.
Yeah, that's a difference, I think, that, you know, Coach Jasper using Judy Caballejo as part of the starting lineup. But again, focus back on Chef's Classics. You got to remember in the first set what you've been doing right. You know, you have to be aggressive. Play like you want to win, really.
Pantino against 2 blockers. The drop. And doon si Ella Viray. They go to Isa Viray. And there's a net violation on Isa Viray. Nothing going right for Chef's Classics right now.
Yeah, that's too near the net. And no matter how, you know, athletic Viray is, you have Antipuesto's a lot taller than she is.
Oh. Right now, a little change in the lineup para kay Coach Gavino as your namesakes. Noreen Gabriana is in the game for the first time.
I didn't know that.
Palomata is blocked by Juanillo. Ito na siya. Si Noreen Gabriana getting ready to serve as you take a look at the block. Single lady block by Juanillo on Palomata.
That's a good start for Chef's Classics. For all my years of covering volleyball, it was the first time the same name.
Oh.
Yeah.
9 and 15.
Don't remember. Well, 2 straight points by Chef's Classics.
That's right. And that was another kill block, by the way.
Oh, single pa.
That's right. So defense stepping up para sa Chef's Classics. Pantino against a double block and she wipes it off.
Second technical timeout, 16.
Get to our second technical timeout. Air Force in full control here of set number 2 over Chef's Classics, 16-9. DJ Jimmy nagpapatugtog. Sabi mo nga kayo rin, parang actually sabi din ni Mickey, ano, ating panel director dito, medyo throwback ang mga tugtog niya ngayong Sunday.
Pahiram na sweater na.
Oh, sabi mo kanina, nung nag-warm up, ibang players ng Air Force. Parang yung nakatali.
What do you call that?
Nakatali sa leg yung warm-up jersey.
Oo, di ba? 80s na yun.
And in the second technical time,
16 serving 9, set number 2. And Air Force up 1 set to nothing. What a block there by Palomata, but it's kept alive by Chef's Classics. Palomata sa gitna, yes!
Palomata with a quick attack.
Yeah, the Chef's Classics a bit in a disarray at the center, bumping into each other. But what a set by Wendy and Semana. Look at that.
Service, Semana.
Back to an 8-point lead for the Lady Jet Spikers. Ella Viray pumalo. El Caballejo, inangat ni Angeles. Here's Isa Viray. Check ball.
Gets
Ball, net touch. double jeopardy. Really, the point was really meant for Chef's Classics. Who? If you're Chef's Classics, you need to mount a rally right now. You're down by 7.
Good receive by Caballejo. Palomata with the tip. Angeles, she's been doing a great job diving everywhere. Gabriana will set it up for Isa Viray. Pantino with an off speed. Justin Chu. Block!
Palomata with a kill
Parang walang
block.
angle na yung balik ng bola. Halos directly down from Palomata's arms.
It was a wall really erected there by Del Palomata. You can see that. Well, the set really was too near the net. She had very little to work with. The most she could have done was to drop it over.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is 5 aces already.
Hey!
And the biggest lead at 9 points para sa Air Force. Coach Gavino has seen enough. Kausapin niya ang kanyang Lady Red Spikers will listen in.
Justin, kamangigit ha. Pag nakita mo, wala na talagang dadaan, pwede mo i-drop mo, patabas din. Kapag marunong tayo manggulang. Okay? Tapos target ka sa receive, pwedeng adjust. Angat ka na doon. Ito na ko. Ha? Sige lang, lapit lang natin yung score, ha? Tara.
Well, it's not far from impossible itong paghabol ulit ng Chef's Classics. Remember, in the first set, they were down 3 set points. Inahabol nila yon. So down 9 with still konti pang wiggle room dito ang Chef's Classics because 6 pa ang kailangan ng Air Force to win the set.
Right. But, it has to start for first ball or the first pass, really.
Ella Biray, that was picked up. Palomata, Angeles again. Palomata, wait a minute. Natawagan na doon. Pati si Nestor Matematico, ang ating first referee na pakitin. Medyo huling-huli na talaga.
It's clear.
Masyado ginamit yung advantage niya, yung laki. Si Palomata right there. Nagsiset pa si Gabriana.
The thing is, it was near the net. Had Del Palomata gotten to the ball first, it would have been a legit ball for
That's
them.
true. Oh, a service ace this time. Para sa Chef's Classics. That's a little 2-point run right there.
And you mentioned, they still have time to get back into this game. And we remember what Coach Jasper said nga, may tendency ang Air Force mamigay ng points. So, grab. Your Chef's Classics, grab.
Oh, kunin mo na yung pagkakataon. Palomata, off the tape of the net, hits the line. Sinuwerte pa doon si Del.
20.
She knew that. Your reaction now.
That stops a short 2-point run ng Chef's Classics.
Serving for Air Force Jacasi.
Good serve.
Chu. Semana to Cases. Gabriana with a save. Easy over para sa Chef's Classics. Caballejo, yes!
Caballero scores.
Did you see how she twisted her body, in midair? Just looking at the defense, facing one way, moving, hitting the other way, just finding it there.
2-point run naman para sa Air Force. Chu, nowhere to go. Blocked by Caballejo. Ball is still alive. Tinawid. Semana. Caballejo again. Check ball.
Scores again.
She has a hot hand for Air Force in today's game.
Back-to-back points para sa kanya. But a substitution here. Nuval papasok to serve para kay Palomata. 10-point lead. Pinakamalaking kalabangan to in the game by Air Force. Kontra sa Chef's Classics.
Oh, what a serve.
Ella Biray. Cases. Angeles again was right there. Chu, off speed. Pinangat ni Semana. Cases to Caballejo. Block at the net by Chu. Chu is limping. Justin Chu. She shook it off.
Yeah. Parang Michael Jordan.
Bumuka yung legs, ni Caballejo. Cases trying to go down the line. Nandun si Ella Biray. Chu into the net.
Into the net.
You did mention, I think probably she's feeling something for that hit na we haven't seen that from her. Yung talagang parang off timing, and obviously something's bothering her.
7 out. 9.
Papa is in for the first time along with Cabalsa for Air Force. Ina Papa to serve.
Air Force Jacasa.
Gabriana. Cases. Gabriana will set it up for Chu. Balmaceda. Back to Cases. Cross court. Yes.
Everybody playing well right now for Air Force.
That's an 11-point lead now, the biggest para sa Air Force, and that also sets up 11 set points.
Well, this was not an easy set. You see how Cases had to find a way.
Oh, nakaabang na yung blockers.
Oh.
Oh, but service error by Ina Papa.
For Chef's Classic.
But if you're Air Force, that's okay. They have a huge cushion.
Serving for the lady.
And we always say, for Chef's Classics, you want to build some sort of momentum going into the next set.
Sure.
Because that's a big thing for a team who's down by a 10,
Double
9.
touch. Called on Air Force Jacasa.
Double contact on Papa. That's 2 straight points for Chef's Classics.
2.
Into the net.
And ends the set
Chu.
for Air Force
That's
Jacasa.
the second set on a service error. And another rather easy point. An easy set para sa Air Force as they win by 10 here. And they're up 2 sets to nothing. 26-24, 25-15.